Hey guys, Jasmine here. So in this video, it's just going to be your basic gerbil supplies and what you will need when you are starting out with the gerbil. So I'm just going to run you guys through the basics and yeah, what you'll need. But I just need to, I'm sorry. I just need to get a stool because I'm going to be here for quite a while, I guess. Ugh. I'm just getting a stool. I'm sorry. Okie dokie. So the main thing that you'll need when you first I just want to say Sable and Gizmo are in the process of mating, so I'm really sorry if you see them mating, and because I know that's not what you're here for, but yeah. So the main things that you'll need is obviously a pretty large cage. I suggest 10 gallons per gerbil if you're using a tank, and if you're using like a bin cage or a homemade cage as I am, you will need I'm pretty sure it's 65 by 110 quarts. I'm pretty sure that's the UK standards, and I go by the UK standards because they're a bit bigger, and obviously bigger is better. Gizmo, because it's just basically giving your gerbil a better environment, and you can put more things in their setup. Yeah. So the next thing is obviously a really big topic that people are really iffy about is types of bedding. So sorry, I just took off my iPad case. So I've done a bit of reading on the pine and cedar little conflict thing with bedding, and cedar is definitely bad for your gerbils, definitely. But pine, I actually do use a small bit of pine, and I know you guys are probably going to hate me for doing that, but pine isn't that bad, and if your gerbils grew up with it, which mine did, they don't really like any other substrate except for pine. So I mixed a paper-based bedding, which is the Oxbow Pure Comfort, and that's personally, if I could buy Fitch or Clean and Cozy, I would, but in Bermuda, I would suggest that would be the best paper-based bedding, because Carefresh, when you first get it, it comes out really hard, and you have to wait for it to soften up, and obviously, you don't want your gerbils walking on hard kind of wood chip like things. So, yeah. So, but my gerbils grew up with it, and they don't like any other bedding unless I mix it with pine. So I put like 2 handfuls of pine. Here, girl. Where'd you go? I put 2 handfuls of pine, and the rest is all just that Oxbow Pure Comfort thing, and that's with all my tanks. So, yeah. So, another really important thing, obviously, food and water, but that's just common sense, which you'll need with a gerbil. And just because gerbils are desert animals doesn't mean that they can go days without water. These gerbils are domesticated, and they're not used to going long periods without water. So don't just say, well, since they were born in like deserts that they're used to it, but no, they're really not. They get all their water from like plants and stuff from the desert, so like roots, but they don't have that in captivity. What's going on with you two? So yeah. So another thing, obviously really important, as you can tell, the whole video these guys have been running on it, is a wheel. So a wheel is so important when it comes to gerbils, because especially if you don't have a bigger cage, it's just a way for them to get their exercise and to really run about. My cage is pretty large, but I still will always put a wheel in for them because, oh, hi, because I just feel like, because in the wild, they run miles and miles every day, so I just want them to be able to simulate that in reality. So, yeah. Then obviously you want wood. Wood, wood, wood. Almost, like, if you can, try not to get plastic, but obviously everyone has plastic. I mean, I have plastic wheels, because wood wheels, are very, hard to come by, unless you order them, and, yeah, so they're also really expensive, and they need replacing more often, because my gerbils actually don't chew plastic wheels. Like, these guys have a Savic, those guys have a Savic, and those guys have a, plastic, and they don't chew it, so my gerbils actually just never chew plastic, but your gerbils may love to chew plastic, and obviously chew plastic. So, just always make sure you got a wheel, and if you can, just, if your gerbil does chew plastic, I wouldn't recommend getting them a silent spinner, because it's more of a flat surface than, like, one of those wheels, but, yeah. So, like I was saying, wood products, always a major hit, because gerbils' teeth they're rodents, so their teeth are constantly growing, and they always need something to file down their teeth, so always put, like, wooden and cardboard and just stuff like that in their cage, so that they can chew on it and just file down their teeth so their teeth don't become overgrown. So the next thing is something to file down their nails, and that's why I have that big rock in there. They actually really love to rest on that, because it's nice and cool, like, if it's a hot day, it's nice and cool just to rest on, and they just really like to play on that, and it's super funny to watch. Now, nesting material. You never want to buy anything that says, like, fluff or cotton fibers or something like that, because it can get caught around your gerbil or hamster's limbs, and in your hamster's pouches. Just stay clear of that, like, and those chewable tubes, or tubular, I think they're called, tubes, they're, like, kind of thick cardboard tubes, and they're, like, different color swirls, and, yeah. Those actually come with that cotton. Just if you ever get one of those, just throw out the cotton, because it's just so bad for your pets. And you might think, oh, well, this is, really soft and really nice and ready to nest in. But you're risking your life when you say that. You're risking their life, sorry, when you say that. It's really harmful to your gerbils. And if on the packages it says keep away from young gerbils or young hamsters, and, like, so it's not good for young hamsters. That means it's definitely not good for older hamsters. It's just not. Just stay away. Just stay clear of that. And if you see that in the store and it's not being taken out, then make sure you, like, advise the person, like, an employee, that it's not supposed to be in there. It's harmful to your pet. So, yeah. Another thing is amount of bedding. So, obviously in here, as you can tell, I only have, like, 2 inches of bedding. And that's because Sable is, obviously, like I said, they're breeding again, so Sable is probably pregnant now. So, I don't want to give them too much bedding because of the pops. And, well, yeah. It's not really much else. Oh, make sure you always have a nice hidey hut for your hamster or gerbil, because if they get spooked, obviously you want them to feel safe and secure. So you never want them to feel like they're just always out in the open and everything. And with these guys that are in that cage, I put a pencil case over them, a fabric pencil case. But I'm not filming them, obviously. so they can feel like they have a place safe to go, but they just hide behind the wheel whenever they get scared. Or, yeah. So, oh guys, I think Sable actually is pregnant because Gizmo and her just sniffed her underside. And by underside, you guys know what I mean. And he's scent marking. You crazy boy. So yeah. So yeah, guys, I guess that's about it because I don't know what else to say. And if I forgot something, please, please, please let me know. Just put it in the comments. Just because I just don't want to give any false information. And about the whole tank or cage size thing, just, please, please, please tell me, let's put the correct measurements down below if you know them. But yeah, so that's just about it, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, request, and check out our Instagram because all of those really help us. And yeah, so bye, guys.